Hello, people. Good morning. I know it's been like a few days past, but my name is Tanaya. Welcome to my channel where I highlight God in everything. And I just wanted to jump on real quick, and give you the revelation that God had gave me and wanted me to let you all know. So he began, speaking to me and letting me know that a lot of us is finding ourselves in these uncertain places, and it's like what we have built our trust in, our hope in, our faith in have been, moved or have been destroyed or been, taken from out of our hands, And I said, okay, God, I get what, I think I understand, can you elaborate a little more? And he said, what we called a sure thing, what we were sure about, we're now questioning. He causing us and the situations around us is causing us to question the very thing that we thought we were sure in our lives. We come home to the, buildings and, roof over our head and places we call our homes. And today or tomorrow, God forbid, a fire break out and it's destroyed. We don't have nowhere to live or whatever the case is, or these jobs we go to every day and depend on that money, and I get paid this Friday and I get paid that Friday, and depend on that to pay our bills and that to provide the food you eat every day. And now the jobs, some of the people ain't working now, and what we thought was sure, it ain't sure no more. And just cars that get us from A to B, maybe those then broke down, or we done had our faith and trust in that, and that ain't even working for us no more. So I said, okay, I understand, God, and he said that what we called was a sure thing, or what we believed to be a sure thing, he said, it really was comfort, it really was the thing that made us comfortable, the thing that we felt safe in. And he wanted me to let you know, baby, we need to stop putting our faith and hope and trust in things that can be moved, things that could be destroyed, things that could be, conditional things. Do you understand what I'm saying? That stuff that we have no control of, and he wants us to put our faith and our trust in him, everlasting thing. He said, if we keep our mind stayed on him, he'll keep us in perfect peace. The answers to our questions that we go seeking, in relationships, that we go seeking that for man to fulfill, that we go seeking for a job to fulfill, that we try to find in our homes, or we try to go, drink, put our trust in them drinks to make us not deal and face with reality and what we see every day. He want us to take out, stuff out of those things. Take your faith, your trust, your belief out of those conditional things, and let it be established in the word of God. Let it be established on a solid foundation, a firm foundation. Let it be established in him. And I just wanted to read a few scriptures, and this is only a little bit, but I pray this challenge you to get in this word, get in this word. He said his word is truth and life. Do you understand? It said he'll show us the path of life once we build that relationship with him and get in his word, and we find our strength, our peace, our joy, our hope in him, in his word, not in stuff. We see that the stuff can't do it. Now the stuff is removed. We see the people that can't do it. Now the people been removed. We see the buildings can't do it. Some of the buildings and businesses have been removed. We see the jobs can't do it. The jobs have been removed. Here, now my so-called. Come on, people. I'm challenging you on this morning to come on over to the winning side. Come on over. God got his arms open. You know, he waiting to pull you in. He waiting to just, comfort you. He waiting to help you. He waiting to give you direction. He waiting to give you clarity. He waiting to give you that peace you've been longing for. That joy, that love that you've been trying to seeking after relationship after relationship. That pain you've been causing yourself, and some of that stuff could be avoided if you get in him. Find your safety in him. Learn the will and plans for God for your life. It's not in stuff, people. And he's rebuilding us. Stuff, naked we came, naked we gonna leave. It's not in stuff. So keep your hope in him. Be so grounded and rooted in his word that with a job or without a job, baby, you yet know he got you. If something was to happen with your home or your place or your safety zone that you call your safety zone, he'll still, when that door closed, he'll open up another one. He said he'll meet all our needs. He'll supply all our needs according to his riches and glory. Man can't do what God can do. Stuff can't do what God can do. People can't do what God can do. He works through that. And now that that's gone, we finding ourselves in uncertainty places. We're not sure about nothing. But let me ask you this. What was the things you were sure about that you ain't so sure about anymore? Is your hope, your trust, your faith, your belief, is that stuff in him? Or was it in conditional things? Come on, people. Let me read you these scriptures. Isaiah 26, chapter 26, verses 3 and 4. He said, thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. So you know how you keep your mind on God. That's the only way you're going to have that perfect peace. That peace of God that surpasses all understanding. All hell, the same stuff is happening to you that's happening to other people. But when your mind is stayed on God, they wondering why you got this peace. Why you ain't worrying and, oh Lord, how am I gonna pay this? How am I gonna take care of these kids? You done lost your job too, but you it's a peace that came on you. It's a peace that was in you. Because you know how to keep your mind on a source. You know how to keep your mind on a sure thing. Yeah, now my so-called baby, and nothing can remove that. A firm, solid thing can't be moved, people. But conditionals, comfort, things that we call sure. Oh, them things is being moved, okay? And he said, trust ye in the Lord forever. For in the Lord Jehovah is everlasting strength. We get our strength in him. The sure thing. Peace in him, the sure thing. Let's go over to Isaiah 40th chapter, verse 8. He said, the grass withereth, the flower fadeth, but the word of God shall stand forever. I want solid stuff. God, give me solid relationships. Give me solid things. Build me to be solid in you, God. My relationship with you, God, I want it solid. I don't want to be moved by a conditional thing, something that can change today or tomorrow. I don't want that to affect me. I don't want that to affect my relationship with you. I don't want that to affect my hope in you, my joy, my peace, my love. I don't want to be moved if something like that happened in my life. But Lord, you are, I want to get in that place in you. God, that I won't allow it to sway me left or right, or allow it to cause me to be wavering. Well, God, I know your words say this, but this is what I'm looking at. It ain't lining up. No, you will be sure when you placed on a sure foundation. That's what can't be moved, okay? And then Isaiah 41:10, he said, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. I will help thee. I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. So he don't want us to be, when we, like I said, got a relationship and we grounded and on that sure foundation, that solid foundation, that firm foundation. We don't have no business to be scared of what's going on around us. He said, fear thou not. He's there. You will feel him there with you. You will know he got your back. He's backing you up. You know you can't fail when you got him, okay? He said he's there strengthening you. He said he will help you. He is upholding you with the right hand of his righteousness, people. And then I, was drawn to, his love. And the love, like I said, we looking for in relationships, and we seem not to be, fulfilled in these relationships we be in. Whether it's friendships or a relationship with your mom or your kids or your husband or whatever the case is, or your wife. We finding ourselves like, and a lot of divorces is going on because what we thought was a solid relationship. Oh, it's this pandemic or whatever is causing it to be wavered. Do you understand? Causing you to address some things that been there all along, but you couldn't see it how you see it now because he got you being still. And so you like, was this built on a solid foundation, or not? It's like, now you're seeing it was, it was built off lust. Now you're seeing it was built maybe just on, a carnal attraction. But see, that's why we need to have righteous attractions. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's why we need to have God's perspective on a thing. That's why you should have prayed before you got in that. And built that relationship on God, on a solid foundation. That way when this stuff came, it would have just brought y'all closer together and closer to God. Okay? And so John 3:16, we all should know this. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Lord, when you come and build build a solid relationship with God, people, you experience this this extraordinary type of love, okay? Love you never felt before. Love you can't even comprehend. You wonder why this loving God loved me the way he do. I'm not perfect. I don't dot every I and cross every T. But he loved me, and I feel his love, and he showed me every day how much he loved me. He take care of me. He loved me more than I love myself. Do you understand? What type of God or what man that will give up his only son for you? What type of person that will give up his only son for you? Come on now, people. I don't think I could have did that. But we serve a loving God that loved us so much he did that for us, people. Why wouldn't you want to experience that love? Why wouldn't you want to serve him? Why wouldn't you want to live right? Why wouldn't you want to do the will, fulfill the plans he had for your life? Walk in your purpose. Do you understand what I'm saying? Not just exist, but live. Live so we can live again. And I like the NIV version of what he called love. In 1 Corinthians chapter 13, he said, love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoings. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Love never fails. And this is the unconditional love God has for us people. Come on and experience this love that you never felt before. It said through his love, he draws you. I pray his love draws you like never before, closer to him, deeper in him. Draws you to build that relationship that you know you need to come to him, but you've been wavering and not really doing it, or seeking after the things of God, or seeking after him and the will and plans for your life. I pray that his love draws you on today into a place in him that you've never been before. And like I said, as you go through this word of God, you will find him to be so much more to you if you open your heart and allow him in, people. A lot of people, have these closed, built walls around their heart. And they've been through a lot of pain and a lot of stuff in life. And I understand it's things you could avoid it and some things you couldn't. But people, I beseech you to open your heart up to him on today. I beseech you to pursue a relationship with him today, so you own something solid. He's there with you. He said he'll never leave you nor forsake you. I don't want nobody, I don't know about y'all, but I don't want nobody around me when things are good, just around me when things are good. A lot of people call themselves your friend. A lot of people call themselves, I could count on you. I could depend on you, and I love you, and this, and this. And they throw these titles and stuff around lightly. But I need somebody solid. I want everything to be solid around me, people. Solid divine relationship, solid divine connections, solid doors opening. God, don't open a door if it ain't solid for me. Help me to discern when it's a door, from you, and it's a door that's to benefit the other person. Oh, God. I want somebody that's going to be there in the tough times. Be there when I'm in them valley moments. Be there when I'm the devil trying to get me to be wavering in my faith. Be there to uplift. Be there to encourage. Okay? I pray for that you have solid relationships. But how you going to have all of that? You got to serve a solid God. Know what he is to you and what he can be for you by getting in his word, people. He said he's our strong tower. He's a present help in a time of trouble. The peace in the midst of the storm. He's God, people. He's love. He could be everything you need him to be. But you got to come to him. How do you know what he could be to you in your life if you don't come to him, if you don't open up? You done tried everything else. Try Jesus on today, people. He's waiting. And as some of you been so busy, you ain't even been just finding yourself just sitting still to hear him, or staying long enough in his presence to hear what he want to tell you. Be still, people. Listen for him. Remove all the distractions. Put your hope, your faith, your trust, your belief in him. Everything we need is in him. In him is all things. Through him is all things. We need everlasting stuff. We don't need temporary stuff. Everything we can see out of these natural eyes is temporary. But the things that's not seen are eternal. I want to experience the eternal things. I want to do what I'm supposed to do in this earth right now. While I'm here, while I still got time. He's such a loving God and a merciful and gracious God. He giving us time to get it right, people. He giving us time to take our mind, our trust back, our faith back, our belief back off the things that we had it on us things. He giving us a chance to put it back where it's supposed to be all along. So God, we say thank you for giving us another chance to get it right with you. Thank you for still having your arms open and receiving us. Thank you for your grace being sufficient. Thank you for your love, oh God, that's above every love I ever experienced. Thank you, oh God, for your everlasting strength. Thank you for being strong in my weakness, God. Thank you for never leaving me nor forsaking me when everybody done walked out on me. When doors was closed in my face, you were yet there, God. Come on, people, and experience something solid in your life for a change. All this stuff don't mean nothing. What profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? You can have all that stuff and ain't got no peace. He said there's no peace to the wicked. Let them rebuild you. While you build a solid relationship with him. It said trust in him with all your heart and lean not into your own understanding. Stop trying to figure it out. You can't figure this out. And other people stop trying to explain what can't be explained. Draw them to God. Draw the people to Jesus. He got all the answers to their questions. Only he can meet the needs that they need met. Only he can open up the doors that the people need opening. Only he can make the ways that they need made. But we gotta come to him. And we gotta stop being so comfortable. Allow him to align us up with his word, with who he said we could be, who he called us to be, what he said we could do, what he said we could have. And let's do those things. Let's fulfill our purpose. Get away from the people that's telling you what you want to hear. And get around people that tell you what you need to hear. So you can see the results in your life that you've been longing for. Stop listening to all these voices and news and people. Get in his word and hear his voice. Only he could change our situation. So I challenge you, people, in this uncertain moment in your life, in this not so sure place you've been finding yourself in, to build a solid relationship with him. with God. Put your trust in him. They said don't put your trust in man. Man will fail you. People will fail you. Stop even putting so much pressure on people. They will fail you. They human like you're human. But if you put your trust and faith on something solid, something that's going to stand forever, he said his word will stand forever. Heaven and earth will pass away. This stuff going to leave. But don't let it take you with it. Get your hope back, your faith back. I pray that your faith, your hope be restored. Your mind be renewed. That you experience the peace of God right now in this unsure, uncertain place you're in. That the peace of God overtake you right now. That the joy of the Lord be your strength. I pray that you not lean into your own understanding, but acknowledge him in all your ways and let him direct your path. We know where we are, people. We don't know where we're going. Only he knows that. He said we got everything we need pertaining to life. Learn what he can be to you. Get in his word, people. And they got a lot of versions. I hear a lot of people saying they don't understand when they read it. They got a lot of versions now. Find the version of the Bible that suits you and get in the word. That excuse is over. They done broke this Bible down in all type of language. Stuff I ain't even heard about. But the word is the word. Get in the word. Learn who he is. So you can know who you are. You got the tools. He gave us the tools. He gave us the weapon. We can't fail with him on our side. Stop losing yourself when this stuff is taken from you. When this stuff is removed. I pray your faith be established on today. And that your life be aligned back up with the word of God. With the will and plans of God for your life. And know I'm praying for all of you. I love you. I want the best for you. And God does too. You be blessed. Keep your spirits uplifted. Your mind stayed on him. Your heart open and turned towards him. Your hope in him. And in him there's victory. You can't be defeated. In him there's victory. You win every time, baby. You can't fail. He don't fail. You can't fail when you got him. So I challenge you, get in that word and let me know who he is to you. Pray more, worry less. Highlighting God in everything. Look for the light and be the light. God bless you.